Well, Jackie, it's sad to think about, but you're going to be an alumni this summer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear there's a lot actually happening for alumni on the Hilltop.
Yes, and actually it has just been announced in recent news. Just announced last week, the Always a Braves team, basketball team, will be returning to defend their Midwest title from last summer's run in the basketball tournament. However, this year, they'll be able to play in a familiar place come tournament time.
I'm very excited to be here today and announce that the 2017 TBT Midwest Regional will take place here in Peoria at Renaissance Coliseum on the campus of Bradley from July 15th to 16th, 2017.
Named tournament TBT brings back alumni to compete in a series of basketball games while raising money for their respective schools. Bradley's Always a Brave team will hope to provide a great experience for both the hometown fans and themselves as they get to play at Renco for the very first time. On Saturday, the women's softball team opened up their season at the brand new Louisville Slugger Sports Complex, hosting MVC opponent Missouri State. Even though the attention was supposed to be for the Braves, the Bears thought otherwise. In the top of the first, Missouri State's Haley Vigneault and Bethany Sellinger drove in two off of Bradley's Emily Visnick to hop on the board first. Braves strung together 5 hits but stranded everybody, leaving 6 runners on as the Bears were all over the Lady Braves, taking this one 4-0. Lady Braves are back at home this weekend with a doubleheader against Wichita State Shockers. The men's golf team teed off in Bloomington this past weekend in the 2017 Hoosier Invitational. After a slight second-place lead against Charlotte on Saturday, the Braves lost their stroke just a tad, but still took home third overall out of 14 teams. Highlights include sophomore Michael Mount shooting 2 over 73 and junior Matt Specht earning his second top 10 finish of the season. The team will head to Nashville next weekend, hoping to get off on the right note in the Music City. And as we transition into the new month, it's that time again to vote in this March edition for Athlete of the Month. Let's take a look at what Braves you can vote for this time around. And a nice list that starts off with the golf team's Ethan Brew, who earned MVC Player of the Week during the month. Next ace in the hole is Ali Skasha on the women's golf team, who posted an average stroke of 75 in both spring break invitationals. Then on the mound, we have Cole Cook of the baseball team, who boasted a 4-0 record with a 2.08 ERA last month. And finally at the plate, it's Caitlin McCarron from the softball team. The senior from Oregon posted up video game-like numbers with a 460 batting average, 860 slugging, 7 doubles, 2 triples, and 3 homers in just 17 games. Boy, that was a mouthful. And to remind fans, you have until tomorrow at noon to head on to the Bradley Braves Twitter page to cast your vote. Briefly, in other sports news, the men's baseball team returns to Peoria for a weekend series with the Milwaukee Panthers. Both track and field teams head to ISU for the Redbird Invitational. And the women's tennis team will be putting in some miles visiting Evansville, Indiana on Saturday and Carbondale on Sunday for a match against the Southern Illinois Salukis. And with that, folks, that is this week's Sports Report.
Lots is happening on the Hilltop.
Yeah.
Every week the list gets longer.
It truly does.
It's getting more and more packed too, and of course, gotta touch on what we were talking about earlier though with graduating. Jackie and I think we're under 40 days now though too. Not to distract from
Why
sports,
don't you count?
but it's happening.
Yep.
Don't bring
It's not
this
like we're
up
counting
live.
down or anything.
Looking for plans this weekend? We got that up next.
And later we have a rather great performance to a song you might know.